Hello and welcome back to my veteran run of XCOM 2, Sefid here. I'm just considering what I want to get from these things to see what would be useful on our mission. I think the integrated warfare might be the best one. That I don't think is really going to happen very often. If it does happen, it might be really useful and really clutch, but there's a good chance it never happens. Stay with me again, the same thing. Lightning strike is nice, but I don't feel like I actually need it, so I'm not too worried about that. I think that's something that would be better on high difficulties where you are really stretched for time. The integrated warfare though, I'm going to get that even though it's quite expensive, but it's always, in my opinion, better to... Oh, one sec. Excuse me there. It's always, in my opinion, better to get one... buy a load of things that are going to help you on a mission as soon as you can. And that's what my opinion is. Right. I think I was going to go on this one. Yeah, that's the one. Blocks avatar progress, and we get an engineer, which is something we need at the minute. I think once we've got this engineer, we should be okay, because once I've upgraded the workshop, I'm going to have more engineers than I need. So yeah, I guess we just take the A-team out again. Yeah, what would be the options? The alternatives? One of these guys, a grenadier or a ranger. Well, we already have a grenadier, and we already have a ranger who's doing all right. So yeah, let's take the A-team out. We've still got Scorch, our colonel. Somehow managed to be way above everyone else when it came to leveling up, and we've still got two sharpshooters. One thing I did learn since we've been gone, is that there's armor-piercing rounds, and they actually affect the pistol for the sharpshooters, which means that there is some validity to the sharpshooter build, the one that this one has, the face-off type one. I think actually, I'm not sure I really want to take that sharpshooter. I don't actually feel like the sharpshooter is as useful as somebody else could be. Maybe we'll go for the old two ranger build, because it's quite fun. You'll have to take a mimic beacon though. Yeah. He'll have to put his proper clothes on. Ah, the spider suit, of course, yeah. Yeah, the spider suit is a flat upgrade, but it loses a utility item. It gives you some dodge, gives you some armor and some health. It's pretty good. Does that give you aim? What the hell? No, that's the advanced scope that's giving him aim, I was going to say. Yeah, a bit of mobility as well. I think that's his PCS. Yeah. Yeah, 4 mobility, which is ridiculous. This guy is so mobile. Right, I think maybe... I have been thinking that I think it's better in the later game to give your rangers assault rifles, because they seem a bit... It seems a bit risky to use shotguns towards the late game, but we'll have a go. Right, what builds this guy? I've got 2 rangers, and neither of them are the sneaky beaky ones. They're both these types. But this is quite fun though. I quite like having someone bladestorm, as in you run up to somebody, stab them, and then if they try and run away or react, they get stabbed again. It's quite nice. And it also means that the ranger's a little bit safer as well. This ranger's pretty good, he's pretty tanky. The other one though, 17 mobility is just crazy. I'm quite happy to take him. And he looks a bit emo as well. So yeah, I think eventually I'll be retraining that other soldier. One thing I should do though is, this is something that I think needs a mod. It's something that was added in, like enemy within and long war used this over enemy unknown. The way that you have to manage all your stuff as well. Like I have to take the rifle away from one person, and I have to take this away from another person, which is a bit annoying. But yeah, so I'll remove that. It's not a great interface in my opinion, that one. Oops. Yeah. And then give him the mimic beacon. And give him... no, I was going to give the other sniper the RNG rifle, because I quite like it. Yeah. I think the one that they've got at the minute is 5% repeater, 5% aim. Yeah, the RNG rifle is better, I think. The repeater and the hair trigger. Right. I could try building a new one. I think I've got some parts. I've gotten a load of weapon upgrades. Yeah, okay, we could do that, yeah. We could make a superior RNG rifle. Probably put the aim, actually, because the aim offsets the deadeye. So I think I will do that, which means that you can deadeye for no cost, really. And you want to get an expanded magazine in your snipers when they get serial, but just a 1 times expanded is a bit rubbish, so I think I'll get this one. Okay, so that's a 10% chance to instantly kill, and so we've got plus 17 aim for the PCS, which will get buffed again, thanks to that other ability. Or maybe that is after the buff due to the GTS buff. And then we'll also get the plus 15 scope. So that sniper should be reliable as hell. And once they've got the serial, having the accuracy and the I guess yeah, you want the expanded magazine. Yeah, you want the expanded magazine and the accuracy, and that makes them really, really good. So yeah, we'll launch this mission. Let's go. Now I have downloaded one mod, and it is called Stop Wasting My Time, which all that mod does is it cuts down a lot of the timings on things like I think it increases soldier speed movement, it increases Overwatch, like the speed with which the Overwatch happens, and it increases and there's a lot of cases where like the camera will look at somebody doing something and just hold on them for ages and ages and ages. It in general just speeds the game up, which for me is really nice, because when I'm making videos it takes ages to render the video, and then it takes ages to upload the video, so if the video can have the same amount of content and be shorter, that's great for me. So yeah, that's good. And also it means that hopefully the game will be less boring. I mean, I don't think that XCOM's boring in general, but getting snappier, snappy is good. I haven't tried it yet, so this will be the first time I've tried it. So I hope it works, and I hope it works well. I've heard good reviews though from people on forums and things, saying that it's a very good addition. Right. I think I've retrained Barbarian now to give him suppression. Yes, I did. So now he's got suppression, he can be useful again. His demolition was terrible. Right, let's see. Let's see how Stop Wasting My Time looks.
Hostile forces are already moving to destroy the data tap installed nearby. We need to lock down the area and secure the device at all costs. Unsere Position ist verborgen.
I think everyone moves faster as well, which is good because, yep, that seems like she's moving a bit faster. Because I think in XCOM 2 everyone moves a little bit slower than did in Enemy Unknown, and it kind of grated on me for a while, so it's nice that everyone moves a bit quicker now.
Moving to designated
So, yeah.
position.
Rolling.
Now we can spend all that extra time thinking about all the mistakes that I don't want to make, which is nice.
Heading to that location.
Oh, there's something just ahead. Is that a tower? Yep, that's a tower. I'm fucking hack it at this distance. No, can't. There's another tower there. Right, we should be safe to move forward then.
On the move.
Affirmative. Moving out.
I'm inclined to think that if you're going to do this kind of quick move forward, you should do it in cover, just in case something patrols into you and they get a flank on you. It doesn't seem likely to me. If you can't see them, they're probably not going to patrol close enough to do that. But I have a feeling that, I can't remember if it's this campaign, I've activated a dark event that means that they're extra vigilant.
Confirmed.
Nothing? Okay. This is actually, we did start quite far away. You could do a hack as well and see what we got.
Confirmed.
I can only hack this one now.
Bypassing security.
Let's see what we got. If I was going to do a hack, I wouldn't have this guy do it. I would have the other one do it. She's higher hacking skill, I think. I think that's worth, actually. Not on this guy, because he's got a lower hack chance, but yeah, I think that's probably worth doing. Some alloys, sell them in the black market. It's like free supplies, really. Right, where's Scorch? There we go.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
I'm just interested because I think there's a hack difference in skill of like 10 between these two soldiers. So I'm just interested in how that affects the percentages. I think it was what, 77 or something? Yeah, let's do it. Very nice. I don't know if that deactivates the... I've never actually done a hack while you were concealed. I've always done this at like the end of a mission. Yeah, okay, the hack works. I guess you don't get punished for that. You can try hack the other one as well, maybe.
Bestätigt.
Oh yeah, it does. It turns off the thing on it. Oh, that's great.
Rücke zur
I approve.
Zielposition vor.
Moving out.
Just trying to squeeze every bit of mobility that I can here.
Scanning. Roger, I've got my eyes on. Shh. I think I heard something.
Alright, zap, zap, zap. Zapping away there. Right, I think that it's more obvious how this mod works when you're in combat. Let's see, we should be coming in contact with something soon. There we go, there's something we can fight. An Archon and 2 Mutons. Is that something else as well? Oh no, it's a seesaw. Okay. So we'll set up our sniper here.
Go, go, go.
Oh, I've just realised I brought the sniper who is the lightning hands sniper, not the other one. Ah, that's a mistake, but never mind.
Bin auf dem Weg.
Stepping off.
Right.
Got it, moving. Bin unterwegs.
Okay, I think this might be the kind of situation where you want to set off a large bomb on them. Possibly even an acid bomb actually, because that will do more damage. And I don't need to blow their cover when they're sitting there like that. No, I think that's a bad idea. I don't think it's good to start an ambush with a grenadier. At least not one who is firing a grenade, because you might need it to blow cover on the turn where they go scampering.
Headed there now.
So yeah. I do think they patrolled a bit faster though, so that was nice. Oh, what's your shot? Okay. Right, I am kind of inclined to get a move on here. Because they have taken nearly half the health off that thing. So yeah, let's get in a good position and get ready to go.
Running.
Roger that.
10-4.
Right, and you're with the one with Guardian, yep, that's the one. And so,
Ich rücke aus.
I think that's it, isn't it?
Nähere mich der Zielposition.
Probably have one of my rangers start the fight.
Verstanden. Gebe Feuer.
If they come this way, that would be nice, so long as they don't come too close. Oh, stop running away! How am I ever supposed to start a fight when you keep running away? See, they're afraid of me.
Affirmative, moving out.
Right. Yeah, I think this ranger's going to be the one to start the fight, as long as he doesn't reveal anything else here. Nope, okay. And I think I want to start it on... Yeah, probably start it on the Archon. I also think that I probably don't want to use the action up on that sniper.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be useful.
Overwatch.
Let's see. I think I'm going to save the action on this ranger because he's not going to be able to do much on Overwatch anyway. So we'll see.
Verstanden.
Because then I can run a gun and finish the job with that. So
Verstanden.
we're on Overwatch.
Halte die Augen offen.
Yeah, maybe I should take that shot to start the fight and have the ranger on Overwatch. You're definitely on Overwatch. Who's got a mimic beacon? I kind of want them to go last just in case it all goes very, very wrong. I kind of wish these two rangers had swapped positions now, because this ranger has the mimic beacon. No, it's okay. He'll be fine.
Gebe Feuerschutz.
That's how we start the fight. Hopefully at least the Archon dies. Oh, nice crit. Very good.
They've spotted us.
Come at me. I think there's more enemies in this direction. Oh, that's a terrible miss. Good shot though. Oh, the Archon's dead. But that guy somehow didn't get overwatched. How did that happen? Okay. That Muton got away lightly. I guess the Guardian didn't proc, and the other guys were too far away. I'm going to take a hit here. One thing, I don't believe that the aliens actually get a range bonus for just being really close, like they did in old versions. which is a bit dumb to me. It seems like they should. If they get really close to you, then there should be some kind of danger to that. Right. There we go. Easy 12. Are we taking some damage? That's good.
Finally.
I was considering delaying that ambush a turn, but then I thought, no.
Natürlich. Spurte los.
I think in Legend I probably would have done. Just got to make sure these sloppy habits don't
Covering now.
continue on.
Bestätigt. Überwachung läuft.
Scanning.
Can you stop zapping my relay, please? Right, let's start fight with these aliens then.
Is it clear?
What I think I want to do is sneak up to this house and then bust through the door.
Let's do this. Das kann ich machen.
Didn't really think about it, but I guess you can, you can take cover in the child's house, child play thing.
Schon unterwegs.
What? That reveals and that... Oh, come off it. Okay. Annoyingly, that was the grenadier that I moved as well. Right, I am playing really shoddy here. Right, I think... I don't want to do that. That will probably kill. That will... I think that will kill. Let's see, how much damage do I do on a slash? At least I know that if I go for the Lancer, I'll get another Blade Storm. So, yeah, that might be worth it. And if the Meton comes to attack, because the Metons do that does risk triggering more, because I think there was something shooting through the window there, so that is a risky move, but we'll see. I can always Mimic Beacon. Yeah, I think this is probably a turn for Mimic Beacon. Yeah, let's try this. And if it goes wrong, I'll Mimic Beacon.
Objective located. Menace 1-5, we've got a line on the target. We need to protect that gear at
I don't
all
think that killed him.
costs. That armor's tough.
But it's fine, because when he moves, he'll get a Blade Storm. He's the guy with Blade Storm, yeah? No, he's not the guy with Blade Storm. We stop making these silly mistakes here. Right. It looks like I'm going to be using a Mimic Beacon this one. That's okay though, because what I can do is just use a combat protocol on this guy.
I hope it's worth it.
What I plan to do here is throw a grenade there and shoot him with the sniper if I can. Which would mean standing there, using lightning hands and face off, which would probably hit this guy. Okay, which means I have this ranger left to do a running gun to kill that guy. So yeah, I think I can kill everyone in this turn. Okay, first thing. This. I think also in this, it increases the... Yeah, the gremlin move speed is really increased. That's nice. 150% I think it increased by. You can kind of tell. Right, so... This guy's going to throw a grenade there. I'm going to have my running gunner try and finish that Meton off. That destroys cover? Yeah, it did. Okay. What I will do, actually, is move my... Yeah, you can see both of them there. Can't see them both there, so yeah, I'll move there. Which leaves my sniper to take a hit on this guy, because hopefully this guy will die from this onslaught here. That and then a face-off means I do a bit of damage. Yeah, okay. So if the face-off kills him, then we can have our running gun on the shield bearer. I think the shield bearer is only going to take about 1 damage from this anyway. 2. Okay, that's good. It means a 70% chance to kill them all in 1 turn, even on a bad reveal. Very nice. Recovery. The game gets interesting when you don't have access to a grenadier. Ooh. See, usually the answer here would be grenades, but they're standing very close to that thing that I don't want to blow up. I could get a rapid fire flank on this guy. And again, I could do one of these. It could kill if it gets a high roll, but meh. And I could finish the job probably with the specialist. Maybe not, actually. I think grenades are the answer here. Move here, grenade, hopefully these two, and not blow that thing up. And the stun lancer should be easily dealt with by Overwatch. Oh, now that I think about it, that was a mistake to move there, because I could have moved another soldier there to flank. It's tempting to take that one, because that's very likely to kill, but this destroys... This kills the shield bearer as well. If I can get this one right. I just need it to hit the shield bearer, it doesn't have to be much on him. I saw one that hit both there. It's like old XCOM now. Trying to hit them both at the same time. There, I think I saw it. Do I have to go up a level or something? There's got to be a way to do this. I could use the acid grenade. That does quite a lot of damage. Doesn't blow cover though. I don't think that's actually possible. The funny thing is, I think it would have been possible if I stood there. I don't think there's a single tile I can do it, but I don't think I'll blow up the... Oh, there we go. That'll do it. It's just a case of pointing it in the right direction. Ooh, critical. Very nice. So I think if I move there, that'll be a guaranteed kill. The sniper can probably shoot from this distance, no? Yeah, the advanced officer there. Shield bearer, kill the shield bearer. And then we've got a lot of people with Overwatch on the stun lancer here.
It's dead. It has to be dead. Take a
Don't
look
worry,
at
it's dead.
this.
Alright. I think if
Let's move already.
if this soldier's got a really good shot on this flank, that might be a better choice. Yep. And I think moving here and overwatching might be the way. Actually, I could just play it safe and throw the grenade. Blow his armor, blow his cover. Everything is solved. Yeah, I think that's the way to go, isn't it? No point risking it on Overwatch. Ah, it is going to be a risk on Overwatch. Unless, yeah, I was going to say, unless I can get in position where I can just combat protocol him. Nah, I'm not even going to take the chance. Zip! That's a fast little gremlin now.
Status confirmed. All hostiles are down and the
I thought there'd be another pod, actually.
Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Okay, well, there you go. One soldier got injured. That was a specialist, I believe. Was it Scorch, even? It's funny that she got the nickname Scorch, and I didn't even think about it, but it looks like her face got scorched. Barbarian wasn't really doing very much on that mission. It's a messy ambush to start off with. Leaving mutons alive is tricky. I found that when you get towards the later game, mutons tend to be surprisingly easy to kill. Like, in Enemy Unknown, even towards the end of the game, mutons were still a bit of a hassle, but it seems like towards the end of this game, mutons still just have a really low health pool towards the end of the game. Like, I think that all they need is a bit more health to make them just way better. Like, they just need a progressive health that starts low and then gets bigger and bigger. I think that would be a good way to do it, really. So yeah. They do feel a bit towards the end of the game, mutons. But then you have things like gatekeepers to tank up all the damage. It's interesting, actually, that gatekeepers now seem to replace cyberdiscs. and I wonder what the reason for that is. Because gatekeepers in the game are a kind of a shell with like a really psychically powerful being inside it, and I guess they just wanted to have another psychic unit, or maybe they wanted to make another unit that can be affected by psychic, but serve the same purpose as the cyberdisk. I don't know. I think I get the feeling there'll be an expansion similar to Enemy Within for XCOM 2 that adds a lot more to it. And I think the only thing that I think this game needs is a few more enemies. It seems like there's a little bit limited in variation of enemies, but apart from that, it's great. So I've looked at these two abilities in depth, and I've come to the conclusion that I don't think deep cover is like ever worth it. I just don't think it's a very good ability. It's kind of a misnomer as well. Like, it suggests like if you're really far in enemy territory, you're going to need deep cover. Like, you're going to be deep undercover, get it? But no. You kind of don't benefit from hunker down with a ranger, because the ranger is usually in a position where at the end of their turn they're probably going to get flanked. Like, that's what's going to happen. And Bladestorm deals with that. That's fine. And you've got the Implacable if you want to get out of the way. But I don't think that's a very good ability. It's also quite buggy, but Bladestorm's really good. And so instead of this, why not just get Untouchable, so that when they do get flanked, they just don't take any damage. And so that's kind of... Untouchable is just way, way better. It also affects some area of effect attacks, which is nice. It also kind of... it doesn't really seem obvious, this one, but it kind of protects this soldier from panic as well, a bit. Like, they can panic on someone else taking damage or whatever, but... or being, like, KO'd or whatever, but they won't panic when they take damage, because they won't take damage. And so I think that's a really good ability. You can kind of use it quite cleverly as well to trick the AI. So if you know you're going to get a 100% shot on something very weak, you can have this guy stand out of cover and use that. And if there's like, say, one big enemy left at the end of the round, they're just going to shoot at the ranger, and he's going to tank for you. And so I think that's really good. I think that's one way to use it. So you can just leave a really powerful enemy alive and have that tank it. Anyway, I'm going to go, because this guy's set up to already go this way, I'm going to go run and gun, but I might actually rework the ranger in the guerrilla tactics school to retrain him. Right, so this guy is Salvo, really. Hail of Bullets is so good, but I've already built him to be an explosives guy. I really do like Hail of Bullets, and actually it's one of those perks where it's good whatever you've got before. It just sort of blows a load of cover and does a load of damage in an area, and that's really good. It does take 3 ammo, but you can deal with that by just giving him the expanded magazine, and then he has 6 ammo if you get the superior one. And I think this is really good, and it's a tricky one, this one, because Salvo is kind of... it's quite good, but all it really means is that once they've thrown that clutch grenade that you're going to have your grenadiers always fire, they still have a chance to shoot as well. So doing this then suppressing is actually quite good. I quite like that combo. Blowing like a really heavy enemy's cover, then suppressing it and adding holo targeting works quite well with Salvo. But the thing is that it's funny, because I think that the Grenadier has the best perk tree. Like it's all the perks except for Demolition are ones that you'd consider taking. Yeah, it's because they all work together in an interesting way. Like, you've got holo targeting and chain shot. You've got holo targeting you can use with Salvo. So the idea is you blow something up and then you add some holo to it, and he's kind of like the support character who just reduces armor and then makes everyone else really high chance to hit. I kind of don't think holo targeting is that good in general, because aim is so high. You can add PCSs to people. I don't think people need the holo targeting to hit these really reliable shots. So I think holo targeting is a really good ability early on in the game. Like, if your Grenadier was fast leveling up and getting holo targeting, that would probably be quite good. Especially if you had another Grenadier in your main lineup who you could, spread out grenades, in which case you don't need to worry about having the extra grenade. Yeah, I think I'm going to pick Salvo because I like it, but I do also like Hail of Bullets. So yeah. One thing to mention about Salvo, a weakness of it, is that you can't like move, then fire, and then shoot. It means that if you're going to benefit from Salvo, you can't move the Rocketeer, the grenadier, in fact, when you're blowing cover, which is a little bit of a disadvantage because often enemies don't make it nice and easy for you and then just trigger right in front of the grenadier. Sometimes you will have to move the grenadier in order to shoot and you won't get the benefit. But then there's also many turns where you don't use Halo bullets because it doesn't seem appropriate, so it works both ways. So that's my thoughts on those perks. We've got ourselves a hair trigger. Why do I keep getting the rubbish ones? I want the really good ones. Like the 15-10% ones. And we can do an Archon autopsy. I guess this was the first mission where I could actually recover a corpse.
Commander. My expectations
Very
were
nice.
high, and yet you have exceeded them.
So where do I want to put this one? Probably... yeah, probably in here, I would have thought. I do want to upgrade the workshop at some point. Not now, but at some point. Because I've got no supplies. I'm not... to be honest, I'm not in an emergency rush to get that dealt with. I would quite like the extra supplies from this though, so I will do that. That should half the time on that one. Close enough to half anyway. What to do next? Reduce contract cost, or contact cost. Yeah, that might be worth doing. What was I doing? I had one thing that was like a day left on it. Where is it? Here we go. Making contact with East Africa.
For the East African sector.
Yeah, and then I'm going to need another contact, so I'm going to need to up my resistance comms, which I've got engineers to do. I'm going to need some intel. I could actually do that now.
Signals coming through clear.
Yep.
New regional
Very good.
contacts located.
How much intel is that going to cost me? 60? Oh, I've got enough. I've got enough. I would like to get some intel
Avenger
though.
plotting new course.
Maybe I'll take a trip to the black market as well. Incendiary grenade. I don't rate the incendiary grenades that much, sadly. Rapid response. Very nice, don't care. Soulfire, that's a very good ability. Right, let's see what else he can learn. I don't want him to learn Null Lance. I don't know. I don't really fully understand how this all works. Like, it seems random which ones. I don't know if like they set a Psi soldier is already set up with all the ones that they learn, or if they'll just keep learning different, like keep having the option to learn different ones until they get one. That's quite good because it blows cover. I quite like that one. It blows cover and it shreds them, which is quite clever. Really, it's like giving the guy explosives just on the fly, and it's quite nice. I think we'll go with insanity though. Yep. Can I look at his? Can I look at him in the armory and see what he's learned so far? I think I can. Yep, abilities. He's gonna have to get trained. He's got inspire. I guess the next one, or the next one after that is. You know, Soulfire. Is that something that just they can all learn? Or I don't really understand how all this works, to be honest. All I know is that the Null Lance is like there, and that's Void Rift, I think, and there's like Dominate there, and I don't understand it, to be honest, but whatever. I'm sure I will when I play it more and more. I will probably have to buy the upgraded Psi thing whenever I take him out, though. Advanced Psi amp, that's it. What am I missing? 70 supplies, so yeah. Need to do that. I haven't tried the overdrive serum because it seems to be a one-time only use thing. Like, I think you actually have to buy another one, which is interesting, but I don't know. Don't know on that one.
At one point, I thought about trying to bring in an Advent mech to see if we could integrate the Gremlin AI. The idea being to bolster our staff with robotic assistance. I eventually decided not to bring it up to Central or Tygan, at least not until things settle down.
Sounds like a great idea, Shen. What's a gremlin going to do anyway? It's fine. I tell you, those mechs though, they're a bit dumb anyway. They're quite easy to hack. Right, we're not going to put anything in there. What do I get from the machinery? Oh, that's a lot of supplies. I do need that. So yeah, we'll put somebody in there. I'm going to need somebody occupying resistance comms in a second as well. Once we've got this intel, I think that's what I want to do, isn't it?
Resource located.
Maybe. Or do I want to do this thing? If I reduce the contact cost and then do it, it's like, it's kind of the same. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth doing for 6 days, or if I just do it and then rebuild the intel. I've already got 109. Intel's good because you can buy stuff though. Yeah, I'm not sure on that one. Yeah, we'll do it. This is an experimental run. I want to see what the benefits of things are. If things are worth doing.
I am sure you will find the results to be
Plasma rifle. I'm never going to have enough money for a plasma rifle. They're like 250 supplies. When am I going to have 250 supplies? Actually, on second thoughts, if I reduce the contact cost, and it's like really low, then I can just go and buy a load of supplies from the black market, and then I can have plasma rifles. Whee! Right. Beam pistol. Might be worth getting a beam pistol, perhaps. Right, none of this I'm going to be able to afford to do, so let's get an autopsy, I think. I need to start raking in some supplies.
Extensive fusion of both alien biological materials and advanced mechanical support systems. The Archon is an unusually ornate design by alien standards. With an air of authority spurred by its distinctive appearance, I can only assume the aliens intended it to be something of a herald to the other forces.
I'll tell you what though, they're a little bit disappointing compared to floaters. Floaters were pretty cool. They had a bit of personality to them, but these Archons don't seem to. Stasis vest. That's cool. Insanity. Let's see, what else can you learn? You keep wanting to learn Null Lance, don't you? Schism. Yeah, well, we've got Insanity, so let's do Schism. Now, how does this work? So you've learned Insanity and Inspire, so the next... Can you just learn everything? Okay, maybe you can. Fair enough. Maybe they get XP based on how powerful the ability they learn is. Who knows? I'm sure people watching know, and I don't. Alright, let's clear all this. I want to get some money. I will probably take one of the engineers off that to go at the resistance comms, unless I can take something off here because it's currently powering the power relay. That's it, I think. Yep, fair enough. We're going to get a mission. I'm kind of expecting one by now.
I have made a number of interesting discoveries, Commander.
Fusion blade, very nice. Another thing that I can't afford.
I
I might as well research the things that take a long time because I'm not going to be able to afford to do any of these things. I need to start banking some supplies. Oh, there we go. Give me some supplies. So what's this then?
Your progress against the aliens over the past month has been significant, Commander. But there is still room to improve if we are going to eliminate the
Okay,
alien
that's
threat.
handy. 50%. That's pretty good. Right, yeah, let's go to the supply drop, and then we'll go to the black market, and then I will open up South Africa. Commander, the aliens continue to make progress on the Avatar project.
Commander, the aliens continue to make progress
Ah, you
on
see?
the Avatar
I knew what he was going to say.
If we're going to slow them down, we'll need to move fast.
This has got to be one of the longest periods I've had in the Geoscape, and not getting in contact with anything for a long time. Domination, that's what I want. There we go, domination, learn that. That's really good. That's mind control. Skulljack? Ah, okay, cool. We can skulljack. Ooh, yes, we do need supplies. Right, excellent. So supply raid has come just at the right time. So join me in the next episode for a supply raid. I will see you in the next one.